Hello friends, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365, and today I'm going to review the 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray edition of Deep Impact. Deep Impact is here on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Paramount. It can be found as a slipcover edition, available at your local and online retailers. Now, I don't know if anybody else remembers, but I recall a time in Hollywood when the various studios were rushing to get the latest disaster film out, movies such as, let's say, Dante's Peak versus Volcano, and in this case, Armageddon from director Michael Bay and Deep Impact. Now, between the two movies, I've always preferred the former, but I still enjoy going back to this one on occasion. It's movies like Deep Impact that a lot of people, myself included, initially decide to invest in a home theater. Because if you're watching a movie like this and you're just getting the sound through your TV speakers, really, what's the point? And of course, over the many years, we've evolved with movies that are louder, more immersive, and clearly ones that you can just demo to your friends and family. Deep Impact has a solid cast behind it, and in my opinion, some of the special effects still hold up even by today's standards. The story moves at a brisk pace, and while the soundtrack may not feature any Aerosmith tunes, I feel overall the film stands on its own. The movie definitely has its moments, and it's something to go back to from time to time. As I said, you draw the comparisons between this and Armageddon all the time, and I think both actually offer something pretty good. Alright, we're going to talk about the picture quality and the audio in just a moment, but first, let's do a quick unboxing. Okay, we have the 4K Ultra HD slipcover edition of Deep Impact. As far as artwork goes, I like it, even though this scene clearly doesn't happen this way in the movie, but I think it works. I have the back and the spine. Interior same. And then just your standard no art on the disc. So, yeah, overall visually I think it looks good. Now let's talk about the picture quality and the audio. Deep Impact on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has a 2:3:9:1 aspect ratio with native 4K resolution and graded with HDR10 and Dolby Vision. For purposes of this review, I will be discussing the Dolby Vision encode. Now, normally when Paramount and 4K are mentioned in the same sentence, a sense of dread passes over most physical format collectors. Lately though, things seem to be turning around a bit for the studio's offerings, and Deep Impact on 4K walks away mostly a worthy upgrade from the Blu-ray. Image-wise, the source appears to be fairly clean from blemishes or damage. Bit rates have never been Paramount's strong suit, and the studio's recent 4K release of another disaster film, The Core, occasionally suffered from dips in this area, and Deep Impact does the same. Some ardent pixel counters will no doubt notice, but it's not consistent enough to me to consider this an egregious offense. With that said, film grain is fairly light with nary a trace of Paramount's trademark DNR application. Has the trigger-happy tech responsible been finally shown the door? I remain hopeful. The Dolby Vision grading looks to bring out lushness to the overall color space. Primaries enjoy richer hues all around, though it never treads into melt your eyeballs territory. It's an appreciable bump with a noticeable enhancement. Black levels appear fine with no issues of elevation or artifacts. Night scenes and shadows are properly deep with no crush spotted. As for the resolution uptick, it's very good. Some of the era-specific special effects aren't as well defined. They were clearly shot in 2K, but whenever there are practical sets and people, they exhibit much better textures. Close-ups have wonderful added definition, which are brimming with detail. Deep Impact on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby True HD 5.1 audio mix. As much as I appreciate Paramount's recent efforts in the picture department, I do feel that the cut and paste of most of their audio tracks continues to be an unfortunate trend. The Dolby True HD 5.1 was good for its time, but that's the key for its time. Many home theater enthusiasts have moved way past 5.1 setups, and it feels like this movie really could have benefited from an Atmos upgrade. If you own the Blu-ray, you know full well what to expect here. Generally, it's a clean track that does utilize the rears with ambience. The fronts are pretty robust in their output with clean dialogue reproduction in the center. The low end, forgive the pun, is impactful when on-screen action calls for it. For the picture quality, I'm going to score this one an A-. The 4K picture is reason enough to consider an upgrade. Colors are visually striking with an overall cleanness to the picture. This is a well done disc. For the audio mix, I'm going to score this one a B. While the track itself is technically good, it does feel a bit dated by today's standards. On-screen activity is solid and clear with no issues from the source. I feel if Paramount would have really sprung for an Atmos upgrade, this truly could have been a great track. So that is my review of Deep Impact on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray. If you're considering picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave an Amazon link in the comments section, and if you use it, it really helps out the channel. But if you have the disc already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.